news story coming in from the state of Karnataka. There are dramatic visuals from Bengaluru's Pura, where BBMP lead demolition drive on storm water drain that is currently underway. A lady with petrol in her hand allegedly threatened officials that she will set herself ablaze if the BBMP officials try to bring down the structure of her house. For more details, let's quickly go across to Ritu, who's on the phone line with us. Ritu, what is the status of this demolition drive? Have the BBMP officials managed to stop that woman from setting herself ablaze?
Well, exactly. You see, these are the dramatic visuals that we're getting to see from Bengaluru's Pura, where in the second phase, the BBMP is underway to remove those illegal structures on the stained water drain. So that's when this lady, you see, is allegedly, in fact, threatening the officials and the police as well, who are available at the site, that if they try to bring down the structure of her house, she will then set herself ablaze. So that's the kind of threat that call that, the lady is giving to the officials. The drama on the ground is still on because the officials are trying to make her understand that as per the survey, this has been considered as an illegal structure. So they will have to bring down that structure, but for which you see there, the lady and the man has in fact holded that structure of the compound and tightly out there telling to the officials that CM Basuraj Bommai at any cost must come to the site. There's also a call that she's also telling it out that whether they come from a different country, that they have been treated in such a manner when all this while the illegal structure was not just, the compound was not considered as an illegal structure. Now, how come all of a sudden, there is this kind of a word that is coming out from a BBMP officials where they are stepping in to remove that structure as well? But yes, on the other hand, there has been a lot of questions that have been raised against the civic body as well, because you see this common man's property, the demolition drive has been on the common man's property, but the government has still failed to put their hand into the big fishes. So that's also another allegation that has been raised against the civic body.
Right, but in defense of the civic body, it's important to also talk about, Ritu, how the BBMP has also been under pressure ever since receiving a rap from the Karnataka High Court. And having said that, encroachment continues to remain a crucial problem for the state of Karnataka.
Very true. So that is the whole issue that the city is also in fact facing, because another side we also will have to try and understand this whole issue in the other angle is that, see, all this while when there were these kind of structures that were coming up, why did not the BBMP officials, the officers, did not stop these property owners to build these structures? Why weren't there proper examination of the documents? And all this while of the years when these structures were still there, there was no any step that was being taken out, and therein, somewhere not being these officials not being punished was in a fact had led these the common man today suffer in the city, because yes, it is also a fault of the civic body officers as well for not taking a step at the right time. And therein today, what is the situation that we're getting to see on ground is something like this.
And let's also talk about the pressures that are facing the BBMP and the ruling BJP government in Karnataka, because we all know what happened to civic infrastructure due to rain fury in the state of Karnataka, and how much pressure that has placed on the BJP government and the BBMP, because following that kind of collapse of infrastructure, only we've seen the BBMP now resuming the demolition drive.
Very true. See, this is, in fact, of course, the hand in the glove kind of a situation that we're talking about, because things do not come up easily in a big city just like that. There will, of course, be politicians, in fact, has been alleged by most of the locals as well, and the officers from the civic body as well, that of course, it's a kind of a hand in the glove kind of a situation where some politicians will be part of such kind of an illegal or a malpractice that has been taken up in the across the city that we're getting to see, and then later point you see the MLA might step down, or any leader might step down from